All right, good everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the HTML boilerplates. And now, if you're using Visual Studio Code, hit Control, hit Shift and Tab, then Enter. It brings you the format, the HTML boilerplate format. So now I'm going to explain these formats one after the other. Starting with this. Now, there have been several versions of HTML. There have been several versions of HTML, and currently we are writing this program using version 5. Now, since we are using a version 5 program, this tells the system, the computer, that we are writing the script. We're writing a HTML language, a markup language, and they were using the version 5 of HTML. So you use exclamatory sign, document type in uppercase letter, doc type, then HTML in lowercase letter. Now, next we have language. Now, the HTML tag starts here and terminates here. HTML tag starts here and terminates here. So everything inside here is your HTML. So everything from here down is your HTML. Now, what type of language are we using? We are specifying the language to English. Now, why do we specify the languages to English? Now, this special character, this special practice is to help the blind. Maybe when the blind are using the website. Now, each time they scroll across, they get to a web page which have been formatted in English. They depending on the software chosen to read the web site pages for the articles on the web page for the blind. Now, when the software detects this web page, it identifies that this web page is written in English language and therefore chooses the default language for reading as English. Now, this is where we write this simple code here, helps to fix that. Now, everything between here, okay, that's that for the language. Now, everything between here are commands you send to the computer about this web page, the command that are being carried out about this web page. Now, you don't really see most of this except the document. Now, each time you reload the page, you see the document. Okay, so now, okay, I'm using a browser tool here. Now, let me use a default browser. Okay, now notice that at this top part of my page, it says document. Now that document is as a result of the document in my title page, in my title tag rather. Now in my title, I set my title tag name as what? Document. And what that does is that for this page, for this particular you see document. So this is the title of the web page and it's set as document. Now, for instance, what if I change this to Code Express? If I change this to Code Express, and save. Now, automatically that changes this when I refresh to Code Express. Now, all these are set in the head section of the of the format. Now, your character set, the use is UTF-8. That means I'm setting this the use on it understands both the emojis and the um symbol format I'm going to use. Everything is embedded in this character set. So I'm using the character set part of HTML UTF-8. Next is the meta name. The meta name says meta name viewport. Content is width, device width. Initial scale is 1.0. All right, this code here sets the web page to be makes the web page responsive. This code here makes the web page fully responsive. So if I design anything or I write anything or build anything within this web page, it is going to be what? Totally responsive. I've explained the title. Now, let's say as I'm working, I'm finding it, I don't want to, it's a lot of threads to always to always refresh my page. So I can have meta. Okay, can write the simple code. Now I want this web page to refresh every 5 seconds. Okay, so I want this web page to refresh every 5 seconds. Now what I'm going to do is I want this web page to refresh every 5 seconds. Once I save this, now after every 5 seconds, the web page does what? Refreshes. Now notice the slight um uh jump on this. Okay, so every 5 seconds it refreshes. Okay, you see that now it refreshes every 5 seconds. This is where I write these commands that tell the web page what to do. Now, if I want to link my style sheet externally, so this is where I also write. If I have now, if I have uh a if I have another page where another file actually where I've written my style sheet, this is where I use the link relative attribute to connect my style sheet file to my HTML file. Okay, that is that for that. Then we come over and now to the body. Now everything you see on the web page, everything you see on the web page lies within this environment. Everything you can see on the web page, all right, lies within this environment. Your H1 attribute, um, okay. Now your H1 attribute, okay, look at that. I don't need to refresh because it's on auto refresh. So your H1 attribute, everything lies within this element, everything you design. Okay, let me say I want to import an image. Okay, everything you see comes in within this. All right, okay, okay. All right. Now everything lies within this body. Okay. Um, Now that is for the body, and this is a closing tag for your HTML. This tag here closes the body, and this tag here closes the HTML. So with that, we've come to the end of this session, and I think I've been able to explain to you how HTML is being formatted. So please, it is of the best practice to take format your HTML pages properly. It is best practice to follow these guides, these steps while formatting your HTML. Thank you. Please do like and subscribe to this for more content. Thank you.